guys, Kelly Bookdragon here, and today I am doing my book review on Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton, is how I believe you say her name. I finished this book a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry that I'm just now getting this up. I really did like the book. It was really great. I did only give it 4 out of 5 stars though, because it was a little bit slow to get started. Um, about the middle of the book, it started to pick up more, and that's when I really started to enjoy it more. But all in all, it is a very good book. The main character is a girl named Amani, and she lives in this really small village in a Middle Eastern desert called Dustwalk. In a time where the women are basically kept by their fathers or their husbands and are told what to do. They don't have any property of their own. They can't do things on their own. Um, and Amani um, is an orphan. Her mother and father both are passed away, and is living with her aunt, which is her father's sister, and her husband. And they already have several children, some of which are girls, and they see Amani as another mouth to feed. They don't really want her there. She doesn't want to be there. They don't get along, and they make her do a lot of the work, and don't treat her well at all. She has a sister on her mother's side who her mother would often tell her, when she was little, that they were going to run away and go find this sister, at the capital of their kingdom that they live in, um, because at the capital, women were supposed to have a better life. They weren't controlled by their husbands or their fathers. They could own property. They could get by and do what they needed, and not feel trapped um, or be mistreated. So Amani's goal is to get away, which she eventually does, but just not in the way that she originally thought was going to happen. There is magic in this, so it's a fantasy book. They mainly have the jinn that they're talking about, and then there's also some nightmare creatures as well, because you gotta have bad with the good. And the way the author mixes the two, the fantasy aspects and the strong girl trying to get away, is really good. I really did enjoy that. Uh, she does meet a guy named Jin, spelled Jin, um, who ultimately facilitates her getting away, out of this situation that she's been in. And she hates, she doesn't admit it to herself, but in the book she starts to, you can tell, develop feelings for him, but she doesn't want to admit it. I'm really hoping for a second book, mainly just to see how their relationship develops and see if that actually becomes more of an acknowledged romance between the two of them. There is a rebellion going on, um, at the point of this book, which is part of the reason why it's called Rebel of the Sands. There is a prince, the fifth or sixth son, was one of the early sons of the Sultan, um, had participated in one of the trials that they hold to determine who the next Sultan is, and the first 12 sons, the first 12 born sons, participate in it to determine who will the next Sultan be. And usually that is determined by the last one standing. One of them kills the other 11. Well, the one that won the trials, um, was not actually appointed the next sultan like he should have been due to some complications, and now he is in the desert fighting this rebellion to get his status that he earned. And this is going on at the same time Imani is trying to get out, and she ends up becoming a part of the rebellion, um, which just started towards the end of the book. They don't get really into what her role was going to be. So that's another reason why I want there to be a second book. I want to see how she helps the rebellion more, and what's ultimately going to happen with this rebellion, if they succeed, if it turns out the way they want or not. But yeah, I really did like the book. It is really nice to have books that have these strong female leads, and I have been gravitating more to those. I think that's really all I wanted to say about this one. Like I said, I'm sorry it took me a little bit to get this one out. I am still working on the other, I believe it was 3 books that I had on my February TBR. I'm almost, I think, done with the children's book that I mentioned on that. The Egg and the Hammy Attic Sisterhood. That was actually a box set of 8. I've been reading that one, and so far I'm liking it, and hopefully I'll get that one done here soon and get that review up. I also am reading a book that I got from an author for review called Scion of Conquered Earth, which is pretty good, and as soon as I get that one finished, I'll get a review on that one as well. What other news do I have? I am trying to start another Let's Play. I'm probably going to take a little break from my Subnautica Let's Play and do one with The Sims, because The Sims 4 did have a new expansion get released on the 27th, and I'm really excited to play around with that, so I probably will, before too long, have a Let's Play of that up. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and if you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel, comment, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. If you have any suggestions about any books I should read, I would love to hear them. I love getting suggestions, because I'm always looking for new books to read. Or anything like that, really. But yeah, have a good day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next video. And bye!